Keep saying no.
Get me to 940. You can do it.
Well, I'm going to get you way lower than that, okay? Even with your negative equity. You think you're going to pay $961 a month for 60 months to drive this vehicle, right? You're not, okay? Look, you're buying a $43,000 vehicle, basically. We've discounted it, but that's what the market price is for that vehicle, all right? Mm-hmm. You don't want to do this, Tony. You don't want to write a check for $961. You don't want to make it out to a lender. You can, you just don't want to. You don't want to sign it, and you don't want to send it to said lender. I hear you. Don't blame you. Most people are facing the highest car or truck payments they've ever had in their lives, and I'm sure that's the case with you. Again, you're approved for it, which means you can make it and you'll quickly get used to it. But there's a psychological hurdle we got to get through here, and I completely understand. Tony, once you finish and you make that 60th payment, what comes back to you in the mail?
The title.
Now, there's a couple things about a car payment. There's one thing that everybody knows. Even though you're paying for the vehicle's depreciating, right? But you're smart. You're buying a 5-year-old vehicle. The vast majority of the depreciation has already taken place. So what do you think this $43,000 vehicle will be worth when you make that 60th payment?
20 grand.
Everybody knows vehicles depreciate. And by the way, they're depreciating at a slower rate now than they ever have in history, except for those COVID years. Mm-hmm. So that's good news. But here's what everybody doesn't know. You literally build cash value in that vehicle every time you stroke a check for it, which means part of this money is coming back to you. You think the lender's going to keep it all, right?
Yes.
Well,
Interest and fees.
You're not going to keep it all. Doesn't quite work that way. There's a much bigger advantage than you might imagine. Look, once you make that 60th payment, you've got a piece of paper. It's called a title, free and clear. It's only got one name on it. That's your name. It's worth $20,000. Do me a favor. Open up that phone. Divide 20,000 by 60.
333.
You know what that 333 represents, Tony? Every single time you stroke a check, you sign it and you send it to the lender. Metaphorically speaking, $333 is flowing right back to your title. So in essence, you're not going to pay $961 to drive this vehicle, which, by the way, includes your negative equity. What you're going to pay is 3 from 8. You're going to pay a mere $558 a month net because you're building cash value in your vehicle every single month.
So it's kind of like a savings account.
It is a savings account. $555 I know you can live with. Okay, that right there, so we can get you out of here.